Hello, my brothers and sisters. It's Brother Paul here. Forgive me for how I look. I'm not even quite awake. I just had a very urgent dream. I have to share it as soon as I can so I don't forget what I saw. Very, very, very urgent message. I think I think time's closing. I think we're running out of time. I think the age of grace is coming to an end. Oh man, I can't even wake up here. I saw I saw so many people asleep. I saw people that don't even truly believe or know or understand the rapture. I don't think it matters who I saw in my dream. I don't even think it matters what I'm saying as people's names, but what I saw was people are completely asleep. I saw it was like a parkade or something, or like a deep mining. I don't even know what I saw. Like, I saw men that were working in the basement of something. It almost looked like a mining shaft. I don't know what that means. I saw people. There was like garbage lying on the ground of people's lives. Like, I saw this one picture, and it was a graduation class of firefighters. I ran into a guy. I said, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And this guy identified himself. I don't even know what this means. It said DH. Oh, actually, what is it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It just I was running into people from different walks of life, and they were in this basement. It looked like a parkade, and I saw different vehicles. I saw mining equipment. And then out of nowhere, I hear crying in the background, and I didn't understand what it was. And I saw my wife and this other girl, and I already forgot who she was. They were getting into a vehicle, but they were lying down. And she's yelling my name, so I ran up to her, I go, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "My cousin had a rapture dream. It's so important that people don't know how powerful their prayers are." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I got on my knees beside this vehicle, and she's like, "Paul, there was leaves everywhere." And I started to see what she was saying. I saw leaves falling off trees. I saw, she's like, my cousin was praying for his friend Oliver, whoever that is. And I immediately started seeing what she was saying. So I suddenly think of baby monitors. I started hearing voices throughout this parkade or whatever this basement was. And I heard like one of my daughters crying, and she's like, "They have to save him, they have to save him." And I started to see um, animals. And then my wife was talking what I was seeing. She's like, "The animals, they're flying." And I go, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "My cousin had a rapture dream." And she started verbalizing everything I saw. I saw animals flying through space. I saw humans flying through space. They were together. Nobody was scared. Um, this cousin that I couldn't see, but I know who he is, was verbalizing that her uncle was lost. They were talking about this guy named Oliver, whoever he is. He's lost. He's lost. We have to pray for him. And I was on my knees, and I just began praying for this person, Oliver, whoever he was. And then all of a sudden, me being beside a vehicle where my wife and her friend were, it turned into a counter, like as if I was praying on a table. And when we pray to God, it's like we're praying at an altar. And I saw my tears fall on the table, and they were turning, like it was like there was blood all over this table, and my tears were turning green. And the more I was praying for this person, then I saw this man, and he was lying on the ground in this basement or whatever I was in, and he was injured. He was like really badly hurt, but it wasn't the kind of injury, like it's like he was dead. He was completely dead. And when my tears turned green on it looked like a puddle of green emerald, like emerald material, whatever it was, like a oily green emerald material. And I saw an angel go and touch this man who is dead. And he's like, "You're okay now, you're coming home." And he began to get up and he started praising God. And he was praising the person that prayed for him, whoever it was. And then I looked back down at this puddle and I realized how important it was. And recently, even last night, I went to bed very upset that I have family members right now fighting. And oh, I don't want to get into all this other stuff, but I saw my sister with my mother come to a house that I was living in, wherever it was, and they were closing a curtain. And I knew when they were doing that, that it means we're running out of time. The curtain's closing. We're close, guys. We're very close. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Pray for anybody you're shown in your dreams because you might save their life. I love you guys. Jesus loves you more. Bye.